Hey everyone, and welcome to Letty Does playing Paper Apps Galaxy Zero Part 1. Still here on the Amtrak, and I have Galaxy Zero by Godin Designs. I have showed this off previously, specifically this print and play edition for the C0, and mentioned that I was going to play some. And maybe if you guys were to get it, we can compare our scores. So I'm going to give it a try. I didn't thoroughly show this off in my unboxing when I bought the Dungeon Golf and Galaxy notebooks, but here is all the instructions. I've read them before when I was initially playing the demo, but I will just fold each page so you can take a look. Also, so I can refresh myself a little. This is new though. This section was not in the demo, so this is upgrading your ship. I am now going to be able to do that. I don't know if necessarily this Let's Play, but I can do that now. And I can also, these are my game stats that I can now record, so that's pretty cool. I don't need those right now though, because I'm just starting. And then these are just talking about alien encounters. We will look at that another time. Let me actually do this a bit. Slide that out now. And then I will fold this. Wait. Yar. And there we go. Whatever. So, first I have my pilot identification cards. Fill in the name Letty. Okay. Robot, human, alien. Robot. Cyberman. I don't know. What do you want me to do? Okay. Yeah, it's what we will do. I need sharper edges in order for this to work. This is terrifying. I don't know why. I don't know what to do. Okay. Yes. That is that. And, yes. Okay. Well, here. Right. Let's give myself some. Okay. Yeah. How else? I have that. Okay. You're right. Yes. It needs to have sharper edges. Okay. So I'll just do it like the things say. So there's that. This is going to be the sector map. I am starting sector 1, of course. Ship upgrades, don't need any of that right now. And then this is my prestige. I don't have any of that right now. So let me put this away. Maybe I'll draw a better photo later, but oh well. Tuck that back. And then I will remove this. There we are. There we go. Now, let's start on number 1 and see what we have here. So here is my ship, and I need to blast 4 enemies. 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be good. I see no wormholes on this page. Here's some extra credits that I could get. I'm seeing just the 1. So let's see. What can I do with this? Okay. Yes. These are asteroids, right? I always get confused. This is an asteroid. You may shoot asteroids to allow you to travel through the spots they occupy. You may also fly through an asteroid, but it would cost you 1 shield. Credit. Okay. So I can fly through the asteroid, but it would cost me 1 shield. I only have 2 of those. So I don't want to do that. So it seems like my best bet is to move here to this final one on the end. And we'll move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are there now. And then we will move here. Moving another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to stop because we need to roll. They need to roll a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 or higher in order to hit me. Let's see what they get. That's a 4. I got a 4 and they do not hit me, so I keep going on my merry way. I'm here now. Let's see. 1, 2. It's only a 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we are going to move another 4. We are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I am there now. Then I am going to shoot that enemy right there. He is only 1 space away from me, so I hit him for sure. That is 1 guy down, dead. Okay. And then we are going to use this 1, and we are going to move here 1. And then I am going to shoot this guy. He is only 1 away from me, so I murdered him as well. He's dead. Now I need to kill 4 enemies, but I only have 3 missiles, so I need to acquire more missiles. Yeah. Let's see where else we can get them. This is this one's range. That is that one's range. That is asteroid. That would set off a mine. I don't want to do that. Oh, I should get that credit. I went right past it. Fool. Okay. I am going to move over 2. 1, 2. I am going to move over another 2. 1. I get this missile. 2. I finish moving all the way. I am going to move the 3. 2, 3. I will end up there. 1. I get another credit. 2, 3. I'm now very close to this enemy here. I will most certainly get hit unless I do this correctly. So there's a question mark there. Let's find out what that would be. Oop, that's a 4, it says. So, let's see what we can do with that. We are definitely going to move this with a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that the right thing to do? Certainly seems like it could be, right? Okay, I guess let's do that. I probably should have checked what comes next. Another 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that one would overshoot me. That one would also overshoot. Okay. It's a 4 and another 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I would get another shield. And then 3. That would set off this mine. 4, and then I would be right in there, and I would actually lose 2 shields, but then I would complete my objective and those don't carry over, so I think that's what I'm going to do anyway. I'm going to move 4. That is going to get me here. 1, 2, 3. I get another shield. 4. Then I'm going to move another 4. That is going to land me right there in the mine. So, yeah, this doesn't matter anymore because I killed this guy. 2, 3. The mine has exploded. I lose a shield. Mines can only explode once. So that is gone now. And then I go down to 4, exactly where the mine used to be. And then this person is right next to me. So I actually take an immediate hit. Then I am going to target this person, and since they are right next to me, I definitely get that hit, and they are dead. Then this person is also just 1 away from me, and I'm not even in their target range, so I definitely kill them. I have used up all of my missiles, and I got the only credit on the screen. I win sector 1, and I think I did that pretty efficiently, actually, because I can't carry over any shields or missiles or anything else, and there was only 1 credit and I got it. So then I go look over here on my system map, and sector 1 is right here. I don't remember if it wants me to mark on here whether I win or lose. I know I marked it on my paper. Give me 1 moment. Sector map. don't know. 1 second. Okay, I think I just need to mark that I finished it regardless if I win or lose. So, Sector 1 is done. I need these pieces of my warp drive, so I am going to do Sector 5 next. That is not on this paper. Oh, wait, hold on. I need to do ship upgrades first, after I finish. Okay. So I gained 4 credits from that last level. And right. What should I put it towards? What can I get with the least amount of money? I think they mentioned I have to like go in order. Extra starting missiles. Extra shields. Nav control. Nav control might be good. Or the shields. 2 roll attempts per missile. Woo! Oh, those are good. Then again, maybe I should do extra shields. I don't know. Okay. 2 roll attempts per missile. We will do that. Then I'll be able to hit it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Not bad. Okay. Well, I'm not close to getting it yet. I would need to finish 3 more sectors with perfect score if they all offered 4. Whatever sense that just made that I just said. Right. I want to go to Sector 5 next. Okay, here is the map for Sector 5. My goal is to blast 3 enemies and I will get 2 credits. Hopefully, okay, yeah, there's a lot of credits on here. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 credits. So if I manage to get them all, okay. Last 3 enemies. There's a wormhole right here. And that will get me all the way up there. So, yes. And then here's my computer. Let's see. What can we do with that? What to do? Okay. Okay. Is there anything I need to do? It gives me a bunch of low numbers in the beginning so that I so that I can't do too much. Okay. So I think what I need to do is I need to use this number 1 to go up 1. And then I need to, I believe, skip the number 3. Ooh, wait, but that would actually put me, hold on, I'm not skipping anything. I'm going right here, moving 3, 1, 2, 3. Then I am within shooting range of this guy, so I am going to take a shot at him. I need to roll at least a 3 or higher. But I don't count that. I was need to roll. I need to roll. But that it was a 6. I would have gotten it. It's a 3! Excellent. They are dead now, so I don't even need to worry about them. Then I am going to go this. I'm going to take this number 6, I believe, horizontally. 3, 4, 5, 6. I overshot it. What do I do? Okay, that's fine. Do you want to do that? Are you sure? Are you being stupid? Okay, well, you already made the circle. There's no eraser on this pencil, so guess what, baby? You are locked in. Alright, you've moved 6. Then I am going to move 4. Nope! What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's overshooting it. Ooh. And now you've put yourself in a bad position. You're stuck. You are stuck. Fool. Okay, Why did I do that? This map is gonna look really stupid because I just went into a big old circle. That is a big circle. What are you doing? Okay. That's fine. I will come back to that guy because the wormholes, they work both ways. Right? So I don't even need to worry about them right now. I forgot if I need to exactly land on the wormhole. Oh no, I can take the wormhole and then I will just go through it and I can keep moving. Right. Okay, let's do the 4 movement and we are going to end up back here. And then we are going to take another 4 movement and that will end us at this credit. Is that a good idea? I don't know. So now we have gotten another credit. What to do with that? I don't want to get greedy, but the credits are aligned so that I can just pick them up if I follow the credits. But will I run? Yes, because even the number 4. Oh, I'm greedy. Okay, well, I'm doing it. The obvious trap, I will take it. Okay, so I just hope that maybe they're not leading me astray. We're going to go 3, 1, 2, 3, and then that will line me up with this credit. So then I will 1, 2, 3, 4 move here. Ooh, actually I'm off by 1. I counted wrong. Yes, I did, but that's all right because we're doing it. Okay, 4 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are here now. 5 movement. What can we do with that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I move? I don't think I can move through a guy. That would be double. Well, it would be bad. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Then I would kill the 2 people. I don't want to kill both of them. I just want their credits. Okay, good. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I will not move 5. Are you sure you want to do that? Yep, okay. I will move 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you greedy bastard. What are you doing? 1, 2, 3. There we are now. I am going to move another 3. 1, 2, 3. We are here now. 1, 2. I get this. 3. Okay. Then you greedy little piggy. There are some like credits over here. Oh, that's a minefield. That's why. And if I was to kill those two guys, the game is over. And that's okay. We are going to aim at this guy. I am right next to him, so he is going to get hit immediately. He is dead. We are going to not move 5. We are going to move 1. We are going to move 1 to where they were previously. Yes. And then I can't do anything. Hold on. Wait. Why would you do that? Okay. I just wanted more credits. I saw it and I went for it. Wait. Isn't this a credit? I missed one. I'm supposed to have 3. Okay. That's okay. So I moved up 1. Now I'm stuck. Because I got greedy. Okay, can I go back and forth? Is that worth it? And then I would only have 1 shot. Okay, well, let's see. I wanted to get this credit, but it's too much. Alright, fine. Okay, whatever. I don't care. We're going to, we're going to move the 3. Why not? 1, 2, 3. Go on, you idiot. You got this. We are going to move the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We will be right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got another shield. That's not what I'm looking for. I want this. So whatever this question mark ends up being, please let it be a 2. That is what we will do. Oh, please do it. The 6, huh? I don't need that. Oh. Will that align me anywhere? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Too much. Why? Okay, and then that is correct. Alright. Because if I kill this guy, that's it. It's over. Is there any way... Okay, this is going... Are you serious? Don't do this. Oh, this is so stupid. You for real? No, you have to fly through it. These numbers... Oh, fuck. Okay, let me see if I can... No, he's not dead! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Okay! I'm going backwards. I'm undoing what I just did, right? Yep. Yes, I am. You bet your butt I am. Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You're going 12:45.
Yep.
The lunch reservations come to
Beautiful. Okay, then move 3. Yep, why not? That will end me here. 1, 2, 3. But I did get another credit. Now I'm stuck. But that's okay. Because you know what we're going to do? I think we're just going to go exactly right back to where I was. This page is going to be engraved so deeply. Let me see if that's the best course of action. Where's the last credit? There's the last credit. And that's a minefield. So I'm really asking myself, am I willing to blow myself up for a credit? And the answer is yes, because I did just get another shield. But can I make it there? So, the number is 4. Let's see if my... counting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, And then that would be a 3, 1, 2, 3. And then that would be another 3, 1, 2, 3. And it's too far. Alright. Okay. Let's focus on getting that last kill because we have unaligned ourselves so much. We now need to do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we will move the 4. We will be right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We will use the missile. We will kill this person. And that is my last enemy. They are dead. I win. I get 4, 5, 6 total credits. There was 2 more I could have gotten. Let me know if you got those too. Or if you didn't even bother. Anyway. Now that we have done that, we are going to go back here. We have finished Sector 5. We are going to go to the upgrades. 6 will get me very far, I think. In this double shot thing that I'm trying to do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only need a repeat of that last round, and I am golden. Double shots. That's exciting. Okay. Oh, right. Sector. So, I'm trying to get these warp drives. I need number 9 now. Is on here? Nope, this is 8. I need 9 number 9. 9, number 9, number 9, number 9. Okay. That's 10. That's 9. Okay, number 9. Here is my ship. Last 2 enemies, it says. So, yes. I will get only 2 credits, and it looks like there's only 2 credits. If I move over here, and I will end up here. And then Yep, that would get me killed. Okay, don't do that. Let's see. What are you doing, stupid? Okay. So, if I move here, I would technically be aligned with that guy. No, I would literally be aligned with that guy. Will I? Oh, that's a 3. Oh, I'm so sorry. I read that wrong. I was just looking at I was just seeing the numbers I wanted to see, not the numbers that were actually there. That's a 3. I can't do anything with, that there. 3. If I move here, I will be aligned. I want that credit. Are you willing to die for the credits? Wow, it's so American of me, really. Okay. Well, okay, so the obvious move here is they want you to get this shield. That is why it is 3 away. Then what do they want me to do? Okay, I see what they want me to do. I don't know about getting this guy, but I can move here using this 3. 1, 2, 3, and then that will get me another shield. And then using this 4, I can move here. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then using this 2, you will end up here. 1, 2, and then I am aligned with this person, so I need to merge and make them disappear. Then I do that, and then that is one person gone. And I've only used 3 of my little move thingies on my computer. So oh, I'm aligned with the credit. Oh, I'll definitely get hit. Money. I have a 5. I think that will perfectly take me to there. Oh, that's a minefield. Where would that... Oh, I see where that would... Okay. No, don't do that. Just do that. Maybe do that. Do you want to do that? Right. So... Okay. Okay, that would get me there. Take that, go through there. That would blow up. That's -1 shield. And that would blow up. That's -2 shields. But... Okay. Let's do this. I might die. I might lose. I think I can win. It's going to hurt. Where are we? There? Okay. This is insane. Let's not move the 5. Let's move 3. 1, 2, 3. This will lend me... Oh, a tunnel! One moment. Secret tunnel through the mountain. Well, isn't that gonna be some fun ending? Okay. Yes. A 3. 1, 2. I need to roll for that guy. They hit. They are going to probably gonna hit me. They need to do at least a 2 to hit me. Let's see what they get. A 3. Oh no! Actually, now that I'm now that I'm doing this count, I can't. Yeah, okay. I can't finish. I can't follow through with the rest of my plan because I will actually die. Wait, no. The wording said I need to get hit when I have no shields left. So technically, I will be left with 0 shields, but I might not die. And I play Yu-Gi-Oh, so you know, having at least 1 life means you win. Okay. So we're now here. I have gotten that credit. I'm planning on going through that wormhole to get the other credit. And then these 2 should blow up. And since they can only blow up once, then I'll take care of my other 2 shields. But I won't be dead, so long as I don't get hit again. If I do get hit again, then I guess we'll deal with that later. Alright, yes. Let's do that. So let's make this 3. 1, 2, 3. We are now actually sitting right there because we need to move through the wormhole. So then this is a question mark. Let's see what that is. That's a 3. So we are going to do that. We are going to, now that we are in the wormhole, we're going to pop out of here. I believe this counts as 1, 2, 3. So we should end up here. And 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Anyway, we got the 3. First, when I pop out here from this wormhole, I take a shield damage because this mine detonates. How do I mark a detonated mine? Just it blew up. And then I moved and that blew up. So they got the one, I moved, I got hit again. So now I have no shields, but that's okay because I don't die yet. Now this next part is going to be pretty stupid. 1, 2. Yeah, it's going to be pretty dumb. Right. So, since I can't take this full move of 2 because I'm right here, I don't want to go that way because I will get hit. Let's just go backwards on here. So that will end me here if I do a 2 movement. So let's do that 1, 2. Then this is a question mark. Let's see if I will move there or not. That's another 2. Wait, no, they'll just put me back where I was. I don't want that. I want a 3. Okay, no. Can we do anything with that? 1, 2. I can align myself with this person. Why would I want that? Okay. Yeah, no, that would definitely just put me back where I was. That's the last credit, right? Okay. So, my current plan is if I can't figure it out in this, I'm just going to inch up using all these numbers, but then I will run out of numbers and then it will probably be bad. We are not going to move the
It's
2.
only 1 o'clock. Lunch reservations, please come to the back.
We
now
are
providing 1 o'clock lunch reservations.
not going to move the 4. Let's see what that question mark means. 3. Oh my god, I think that's what I needed. Okay, we are going to be moving the 3. So, ooh, I wrote a check mark there. This was a 3. We are going to be moving the 3. That will land me right here. 1, 2, 3. I have gotten on the last credit. Okay, now I need to actually focus on finishing my requirements for the round. These have detonated. They only detonate once. So what I am going to do is I am actually going to move the 3 again. So I'm back here again. And I am going to move the 2 because that will end me right here. 1, 2. And since that is only 1 away from this guy, I could shoot him and he will die. And that is definitive. He doesn't even get a chance to kill me. So this is finished. I have won. I have gotten 4 credits. Okay, and number 9, sector 9 is completed. We go here over to the ship upgrades. And then we are going to fill in the rest of this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm only 2 away from getting that. And you know what's the most upsetting? I could have gotten that the last sector. I could have been done by number 9. I could have finished that because I was only 2 off. And that's upsetting. But maybe you did better than I did. And you already got that upgrade or something. Well, that is going to be it for this part of Galaxy Zero. Let me know what you thought. And that's all I got for you for now. Get out there, do all the stuff, and I'll see you next time. Bye.